TC Backer, TC Backer. TC Backer, TC Backer.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Chris Baker.
And I'm Ty Backer.
Welcome to Behind the Tool Belt, TC Backer Construction. Thank you guys once again for tuning in every week religiously. See a lot of you guys already in here. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, a lot of stuff going on here in the next month. Ty, you want to tell them a little bit about what's going on? What we have going on?
Yeah, we got, like Chris said, we got a lot of things going on. Thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight's episode. We have the best of the best in York, which finished up the other day. I want to just thank everybody for, who voted for us and really stepped up. It seemed like David KX was blasting it out there every morning, which actually helped me to vote, and I'm sure it helped a lot of other people. So thank you guys for voting for us. We have the Harrisburg Simply the Best that's ending in June 15th. So we got that. You can vote once each day. We got the York Home Show coming up. We got Dr. Shingle, a bunch of
cool promotions.
Yeah,
and stuff
cool promotions that we
we're gonna be
have.
doing.
Yep. So we got that to talk about tonight. We have our first annual food drive that we're going to discuss tonight. We have the she sheds that we're auctioning off at the home show. YBA, the ladies, guys and gals over at the YBA are actually going to be holding the auction for us, which will be pretty cool because then we won't have to worry about that. They'll actually be taking care of that. I think the only thing that they're concerned about is after they're auctioned off, the logistics of getting them where they need to go. So we got to work that out. But I think we have the capabilities of getting them out of there.
And look at the gazebos that we moved around
yeah,
this year.
And they're twice as heavy. David said he voted for Verizon and TC Backer Construction. I did too. I actually voted for Allied Maintenance every single day, and whichever ones he was posting on there. I think there was the Paddock or something like that he was posting. But anyhow, yes, we got the home show. We're going to have our studio set up. We're going to take it live on the road. We're going to be going live 3 to 4 times a day. And then Vic and I were talking about, doing some little live videos going around the show. For those who can't make it to the home show over the weekend, we'll bring it to them. We'll go around and we will interview, multiple people, different vendors, whether it be other roofing contractors, whether it be home builders, whether it be, I know Embys and Son are there. They're actually sponsoring free admissions. We have 14 of them, and I can actually get more. They have a $2 off if you go onto the YBA website. You can get a $2 off, and I think they're also doing a special if you buy one, get one free special. So this year they're making it readily available for people to come to the show. We feel like it's going to be a good show. It's May 7th through the 9th. Doors open up Friday at 4 p.m., ends at 8 p.m. Saturday, 9 to 7, and then Sunday, 10 to 3. We'll be auctioning off the she sheds. We're going to do actually 2 greenhouses that will come with plants. Horizon's doing the landscaping. Horizon's going to be there. They're going to be doing, some landscaping, hardscaping. Scott Eckenrode's going to step in, and I think going to try to throw up a pool of some kind.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be really cool. So we got that going on. I'm excited about going live. Like I told Vic earlier today, it was like, I feel like we're going to the carnival. It kind of stinks that we only have one to do this year, because I know last year it really kind of brought everybody together. It was very tiring, but at the same time, it was very exciting. So, things were good last year. I'm hoping we can pull it off this year. I think we're a little more prepared than we were last year, especially with the location of where the greenhouses are being built. We're making planters boxes and multiple other things. So, what are you looking forward to when it comes to the home show this year?
Just the camaraderie that it brings, man. Just, everyone running around and getting everything together. I enjoy the home show itself. Talk to all the people and
right,
just all that interaction and
right.
stuff. Man,
like we met them solar people last year,
yeah.
And we actually stayed in touch with them for a while. We're actually doing solar now ourselves,
right, through
GAF Energy. They got a really great product, and they have some other things getting ready to come out. I don't think we're really able to mention what the next big thing is that's coming out with GAF Energy, but it's going to be pretty cool. I know some local storms are coming through. Boyerstown had a hailstorm come through. I know the New Jersey, Delaware area had some hail come through down in Jim's area there, so we're trying to formulate a plan right now for Friday to go down and try to get out in front of this and help the homeowners out down there that aren't familiar with, calling their insurance company and walking them through that process of, storm damage, and the warranties that we provide. And we had a similar situation a couple weeks ago. A windstorm actually came through down there, and their insurance company, this particular lady, her roof was installed 12 years ago. It was Tamco architectural shingles. Well, they don't make them anymore. They still make the colors, they still make Tamco, but the problem is the shingles were actually shorter back then. So if we would go and try to make repairs, well, the shingles are larger now.
right,
They're covering more area. So we got to explain that to the insurance company. So we pulled out the bulletin that Tamco had released back 10 years ago stating that they no longer make these shingles. Immediately stop, whatever cease and desist or whatever the bulletin letter stated. So we sent that along. We sent down the local codes for the code upgrades, ice and water, 24 inches inside the warm wall, replace step flashing, all that good stuff. Lauren was working on it all day today for me. So we're really getting, really heavily involved with that. It just so happened that there was a hailstorm that came through the Delmarva today, so that was pretty cool. So we're prepared. We've been getting prepared. Hopefully we're prepared. We're going to find out come Friday afternoon if we're prepared or not. And I think we are. I think we'll do good.
Right,
we have our new location opened up down there. I did mention that April 15th that we were going to have an open house. That didn't happen. There was a series of events that kind of just postponed that. The office, the phone, the computers, everything is on down there. It's available for Jim and everyone else. I just at some point in time when things seem to calm down a little bit, I want to have a little grand opening, open house type of thing for us. And whoever wants to come, it should be a good time. Who wouldn't want to spend the weekend at the beach?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that's just one fragment of all the good stuff that we have going on. What else? Oh, the York Fair. It's the 53rd annual Home and Garden Show. It's dog friendly, free parking. We're doing the she sheds. Oh, and the proceeds from that's being donated to 100% of it is being donated to Workforce Now.
Yeah.
And then we just had a board meeting for the home show, and someone had mentioned that the York Arena actually upgraded their air system to meet or whatever the CDC guidelines of.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so just in case if anybody was curious, they actually made the exhibitors further apart. Typically they were 10 feet apart. Now they stretched them out to 15 feet apart. So they've done things to make it more comfortable for people. I'm hoping by the time that comes around, we're a little more closer to herd immunity. I really don't want to get into that, but I'm hoping things will loosen up a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. I mean, the last couple of days were super nice out. We kind of got a shitty day today going on. The first half of it was pretty nice. The sun was out. And then all of a sudden it turned cold, it was raining, and it turned cold, and then it was windy, and then it started raining again, and then the pollen. What's up with the pollen right now?
Yeah, I know, right? You were telling me about that.
Yeah. So
Tis the season.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so things are great. Belmont Bean. Oh, so let's talk about our food drive.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's really
Jason
awesome
just
thing
reminded me
we're
when I
coming
saw
up
his
with
name
there.
because he's one of our partners with the food drive. So
Yeah. So we're going to be collecting or having businesses collect food and personal care items. Specifically, the church called out that they'd like size 5 diapers,
yeah, there you go.
toothpaste, razors, macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and jelly. What's going on, Mark Jones?
Mark Jones, are you a special guest tonight? Yeah, come on in.
I got the kids in the car.
Do you? Well, come on in. Chit chat for a little bit. This is Mark Jones, John H. Myers and Son. Good to see you
You guys are
again,
going to be
brother.
collecting some stuff for the food drive, right?
Yeah, what's up? I just heard about that. So
Yeah, we're going to get you one of these flyers.
Yeah, we got to get you one of these flyers. We're holding it on May 22nd. We're going to get 10 or 12 of our trucks to drive around to different businesses to collect food.
Oh, sweet.
Dry goods, non-perishable. So canned food, vegetables, personal hygiene, toothbrushes, toothpaste, size 5 diapers, shampoo, razors, shaving cream, stuff of that nature. And we're donating it to the Union Lutheran down there at 408, I think South Penn Street.
Awesome.
Yeah,
They doing anything with clothes at all, or no?
right now, those are just the items.
Just the food stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
He said because what happens is that it dries up. No pun intended. The actual food pantry is called the Well, so no pun intended. So their food pantry dries up on during the summer months. So we're trying to get out
Restock
in front
it.
of Yes, before
Awesome.
replenish it, get it ready for them, so that way their shelves are filled for the summer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're trying to get businesses. I know Jason out at Belmont Bean. He's going to be involved. We got to go down 74 and hit up Ace Hardware, Johnny's Raceway Restaurant. Who else is down there? Maybe like Turkey Hill Advanced Auto Parts, AutoZone. Just hit everybody up.
You guys will kill it, man. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there willing to help out for sure.
Yeah, and everybody, all of our coworkers and teammates and stuff. Everybody's super excited about that. So I can't even imagine how much we're going to generate just in house. So I'm hoping to take the box truck, couple vans, couple trucks, get them cleaned up, wash them, wax them, make them look good, start out, do a convoy down 74, down Market
And that's
Street.
the 22nd from 1 to 4. That's when you're collecting the donations.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get a flyer at Myers and we'll start a collection there, and then we can just add to the festivity.
Well,
And if anyone's interested in donating, even if you're not along that route,
Yep.
reach out to us because we can send one of our reps down there to pick up stuff the day before, or you guys could drop it off at our shop too.
Yeah, at our shop. From now to then, we'll take donations. We got the space to take those donations. And like Chris was saying, at the church from 1 to 4, we're going to have a tent set up with people there accepting donations
So you
as
can
well.
do a
So
drop off
businesses, not only businesses have to be involved. Any individual, any person, any company, whatever you're involved with, clean out your cupboards. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
people go through their cupboards and they got
Oh, people were hoarding during the pandemic,
Right.
so they got
I know you guys got some
there's
toilet
probably
paper
extra
there.
stuff for sure.
exactly.
Just give up at least a case of that toilet paper.
Right,
know,
right, exactly. Good thinking, right? Yeah, that's great thinking. Just clean up, clean out, go shopping, whatever. Donate money, whatever. You know what I mean? The church.
Gift
They
card
do a
and
lot
trailer
for the
out,
community.
yeah.
These guys, Pastor Joel does so much for the community. He allowed us to do the 21 turkey salute there when other people had turned us down. So the man's got balls. You know what I mean? When everyone else was scared to do anything right around Thanksgiving because of the pandemic and stuff, he didn't even hesitate, did he, Chris?
Not at all.
We went down there. He was like, "What are you going to do?" And we kind of gave him an idea. And then after we got set up and the turkeys were going, he was like, "I had no idea you guys were going to pull something off like this." Like, he's like, "Have you guys done this before?" We're like, "No, dude, this was the first time."
Absolutely no.
Right? He was like, "The way you guys just came together and pulled this thing off," and it was cool.
It was cool, man.
We were
Watching
definitely
everyone.
a good team and pulled it off, and it was good stuff. It was fun. So we definitely want to get back to him. He does such a great job, and the well. He wanted to make sure that I was shouting out the well. They're actually the food pantry. They do a lot for the community as well. I think I don't know the hours of operation, but we should find that out and advertise that
Yeah.
for
Because
them.
you don't know who needs to take advantage of that.
Right.
Well, listen, I appreciate the cameo.
Yeah.
I got to go. Just got done coaching baseball,
Nice.
so
Good for you, man.
I'll be in touch with you
Thanks for
guys.
stopping by.
Thanks
Thanks.
for stopping by. bro.
See you.
Yep.
See you, man.
You're always welcome, buddy.
That goes back. You know where that goes? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so first annual food drive. Looking forward to it. Again, we're trying to pull something off. Hopefully perform a miracle for the community. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's that time of year. We're going to do that. We got some other things up our sleeve that we want to do for the community and give back.
What's the date again?
May 22nd.
Yeah, somebody was, I think Janet was asking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I have it.
Yeah, we just had someone message into TC Backers page too on Facebook
Did
and
they?
asking about it.
Great. So there it is. Hopefully you can see that.
Yep.
Yep. What is the date of the food drive? It's May 22nd. I'll have John post it on our website, and I will, at the end of the show, I'll put it on our Facebook page, my personal page, Behind the Tool Belt page, TC Backer page. Chris Baker will have it, Vic will have it, I'm sure Jana will have it. It'll be hard to miss. My bad, I should have posted it sooner. There's just a lot going on right now. I got us involved. We got us involved in a lot of different moving angles.
That's when we perform at our best, man.
Yeah.
You know, we perform best in the chaos. So,
Absolutely.
real quick shout out to Southern York County Sports. They just messaged into the TC Backer page saying that they're gonna put our food drive in the charity corner of their publication. So
Nice.
that'll be really cool.
That'll be excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. So that's May 22nd.
Posted it in the comments too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mark, yep.
Nice. Okay, send it now. Johnny's actually putting it on our website and on our Facebook page.
Awesome.
Yep. So my bad. Dropped the ball there a little bit. Last week we should have spoke about it. I forgot. There was I don't know what was going on, but
We had a lot of maintenance here last week.
yes, that's right. We had to tear down and set back up real quick.
Yeah.
Vic did. Poor Vic. I told him I was going to be here, and I wasn't.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, buddy.
Me too.
Thank
I
you,
was
Vic.
embarrassed.
Thank you. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Alan Tyson reminded me. Happy birthday, Chuck.
Yeah, happy birthday, Chuck.
Big shout out to Chuck. If we missed anybody, there's been so much going on here lately. The past 3 or 4 weeks.
You gave me the list.
Yeah.
So I kind of dropped the
Tate
ball
had a
too.
birthday last week.
Yeah, I think Tate
Yeah.
had a birthday last week. Today is actually not employee appreciation, but administrative. Shoot, I can't remember it. Hold on.
Administration Appreciation Day. Or
Yes,
something like
Administration Appreciation Day. So a shout out to all you administrators out there in the world today. I know I thanked the girls in the office today, and Vic, thank you, because you're in that mix, and Perry, if you're watching, thank you very much. Without those people, you people, we couldn't do this. I mean, Lauren, types up stuff. Tam actually made this flyer. I mean, she did this all by herself. She pulled the images off.
Yeah, probably in like 10 minutes too.
Yeah, like wherever she got them from, she pulled it off. She gave me some great ideas to actually give the businesses another flyer so they can hang that flyer up so people know when to bring it. So she's into it, which is great because we do a lot of this stuff like this. So I'm super excited about it. I know Joel's super excited about it. He was actually thinking about, I actually met him, I think last Tuesday, actually at another church that I think he's trying to get involved with. So he'll have a facility on the west end and then another facility on the east end. So he wanted me to check out the roof, the spouting and stuff like that to make sure there's, everything's watertight, which it wasn't. There's actually water coming in somewhere. It wasn't an easy, try to figure it out. I think it just really needs all new gutters, but it's a lot of water. So we got that to look forward to. So maybe that'll be something that we all get down there and just kind of pull that off on a weekend sometime. So anyhow, we got that. We got Dr. Shingle. He'll be at the home show. He'll be with us every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. behind the tool belt. We can elaborate more on that. If anyone wants to know more about that, message us, go onto our Facebook page, go onto our website. Basically what it is, it's a roof checkup, a gutter checkup. You can either get one or the other or both, where we go out and do kind of like an 8-point inspection / repair. When it's done, we'll give you a full inspection report of the entire exterior of your home, which basically is a $500 value, along with a $500 coupon for your next project with TC Backer that's transferable. So, we're running that special. We'll run that all spring and summer long, probably just continuously keep running that special. It's something that I dig. I think a lot of people think that they need a new roof when they don't. It could be just repaired. Every roof needs maintenance. If you had a roof installed within the past 3 to 5 years, you should definitely get someone to come out and just kind of do a tune-up on it.
Right.
The pipe boots wear out, chimney flashing, exposed nails that were sealed, or improperly sealed, or if you got aluminum ridge vent that requires end plugs, birds tend to pull them out. I've seen them pull them out. That way, then you're exposed to the weather and stuff like that. Just a once over to go out and inspect your roof and your gutters, make sure they're not clogged. We'll come out, we'll check it out.
Yeah, you want to catch it before the damage gets compounded.
Absolutely.
Because once you start getting water damage and, because sometimes you could have water damage going on that you don't even realize.
Right.
It takes a long time for your insulation to soak it up, your drywall to soak it up, or it could be leaking into an empty wall space or a cavity or something you don't even realize. You've got mold growing and all that stuff. So the longer you wait to check that stuff out, the worse it usually is, for sure.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing too. If you get like this weird water spot in your basement and you just can't quite figure out what that is, a lot of times it's your gutters or your downspout. Especially if you have drains that your downspout go into, they could be clogged too. There's not a whole lot you can do about that once your drains get clogged, but we can definitely reroute your downspouts to a different location. That way the water doesn't back up and get into your basement. So a lot of people think it's, their foundation, something's wrong with their foundation, when really it's just a $75 fix. You know what I mean? You don't need, waterproofing done to your basement or whatever. I've seen, $100 gutter repair fix, water problem issue that people have had for years but just couldn't figure it out, that it was something as simple as a downspout or their gutter clogged or routed the wrong direction.
Yeah, because it's easy to get talked into, a French drain system or something like that, where you're spending $15,000-$20,000 and bringing heavy equipment in and ripping your yard up just to put some kind of drain system in around your house.
Yep.
When it could literally just be a water routing issue.
Absolutely. And we see it all the time.
Right.
We take care of it, a lot. So yeah, we got that going on, and what else do we have going on? Chuck's birthday. Big shout out to Chuck. I wanted to thank everybody. I already did earlier, but I want to thank everybody again who has voted for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely huge, man, and that's going to be going on for a little while yet. So we can get a lot of votes in for the Harrisburg one yet.
Yeah.
Lauren does a really good job at heading that whole thing up.
Yep. Promoting
David KX.
Yep. For sure.
He's like our part-time promoter.
He is. Him and Alan Tyson, man, they recommend us every day, 2 or 3 times a day. So we really appreciate your guys' support and the love that you show, and hopefully we show it back to you. Because we do really appreciate it. And I want you guys to know that we appreciate everything that you guys do for us. So
yeah. So what are you looking forward to about the home show?
what I'm thinking, like, I'm looking forward to going live.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. You like going live from there.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I like the atmosphere. It feels like a carnival kind of atmosphere to me. You get to kind of sit back and watch your hard work at play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You get the display up, and it's like all of our products in a 20 by 30 area, all in one spot where you can kind of look around and say to yourself, cool.
Yeah.
That siding's cool. The Evolved Stone's going to be there. The solar, we're going to have solar samples there so people can check out the GAF Energy solar panels and stuff like that. So I think the solar, I'm super excited about. I think I'm super excited about to have people out in public, just enjoying themselves on Mother's Day weekend. The one thing that I was thinking about is that, we should treat every day like it's Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why that thought popped in my head, but it's like, why do we have just one day that's set aside for mothers? Do you know what I mean? When really, for someone like me who has lost his mom, I think even still today, I take that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm going along about my day and I'm like, I'm going to call. Shoot, I'll forget. Because I used to talk to my mom a good bit. I'd call her when good things were happening. I'd call her when bad things were happening. So big shout out to all the mothers out there.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are the backbone of, I just said today, behind every good man, there's a great woman. And in my case, there's, it takes a lot of women to pull this thing off. In our case, you know what I mean? Look around our office,
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, Tam's the one that pointed out to me that today was Administrative Appreciation Day. She said, you might want to say something to Kim, Jocelyn, and Sam. And I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Because by this time, I don't know, it was like lunchtime. I'm like, damn it, I wish I would have knew sooner. And I said that to her in a text. And she's like, well, I'll remind you next year. And I'm like, I was like, the day's not over yet. Okay, so this is what happened. So I called Royers Flowers up. Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to knock this thing out of the park, right? So I wrote everybody's name down because you know how they'll send a little thank you card or whatever. Okay, so I wrote everybody's name out. I double checked it. I triple checked it. Made sure I had everybody's name spelled correctly. Dellinger, Mayer, Humko, Smith. Glacken, okay? Had it all spelled out. I spelled it to him over the phone. I don't even know what time I was on the road. Kim texts me and she says, thank you so much for the plant. I got plants for him because flowers die. I figured a plant would live longer. Wherever they put it, keep it on their desk, whatever. Okay, so Kim texts me and she says, thank you very much. But did you know Sam didn't get one? And I was like, what the F? WTF? And she was like, I know. And I was like, so I pick up the phone. I call Royers. I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh my God, it's here. We can deliver it, but not till tomorrow. I'm like, because now it's like 3:30, 3:45. They're never going to, they're closing shop. Okay, so I ran not across town, but it felt like it trying to fight the traffic at that time of day. I get over there, they're closing up, she's got it there. She doesn't even have the paperwork right on it, the thank you card. So I have her handwrite it for me. I'm like, you're gonna have to handwrite this for me because my writing sucks. So she wrote it for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you do. Love Ty, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so do that, throw it in the truck, ran it out there. And I can't even imagine how Sam feels at this point in time. So I went in, I came through, I snuck through my office door in the back door there, opened up the door. I'm like, Sam, I just wanted you to know how special you are. That I would hand deliver your plant for you. So hopefully she got a laugh out of that, you know what I mean? But that was the ending of my day when I was trying to get everything ready at 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? Because we're usually trying to load pictures up, get this up and running, and stuff like that. But we pulled it off, and I just really wanted to show you girls my appreciation. That's the moral of the story. So thank you guys so much for always supporting us. I know, those guys do so much, and again, I don't want you to ever think that I take it for granted. You, Vic, Perry, everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody, Glenn, and Glenn's really stepped up over the past couple of weeks, man, and so have you, Glenn, and Denny. We're missing Derek. Derek's been off for a week or two.
Yeah, when does he come back?
The 22nd tomorrow.
22nd.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So I'm missing him. Who else? Dave was out for a minute. Renzo and a couple
We
guys.
had a lot of people out there. For
Yeah, we had a lot of people out there for a minute. But we're getting through it. We're grinding through it, and we're getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
so
sure, man.
things are good.
I want to say one thing though about the ladies in the office. There's no way I could do what I do without their support, man.
Absolutely, man.
They got my
I don't think any of us could.
1,000% every day, and without them, there's just no way I could do what I do.
Yeah, I don't think any of us
Just
could,
send a
buddy.
Huge shout out to the ladies.
Yes, big time. Big time. Yep. You guys are welcome. Yep. Kim is definitely shot mom.
For sure, man.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, this Dr. Shingle thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
When do we start doing that? Do you want to pop the QR code up on the screen
Yeah,
for the people?
for sure.
So we have this QR code. If you guys scan this with your phone cameras, it'll have some information that's linked to it that'll tell you exactly what it's all about and the process and what it all gives you. Like Ty was saying, you get the $500 gift card, gift certificate towards any kind of future purchases with TC Backer.
Right.
So I mean, that alone right there is pretty awesome.
Right.
Plus the inspection report that comes along with that, which is a $500 value. So it's awesome. I definitely recommend everyone checking that out if you don't have a brand new roof or brand new gutter system.
Right.
I'd check out that for sure.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt to get it checked out. If you've had your roof installed or your gutters installed in the past, 3 to 5 years, you're definitely going to want to get a tune-up done on it. Our roofing tune-up is $147, and it consists of caulking and sealing of any vents, flashing in nail holes, tightening up loose shingles, repairing any exposed nail heads, replacing, one of your roof boot gaskets, and then the bonus part about that is we inspect your attic, your roof, your gutters, your siding, all of that stuff, which right there is a $500 value, like you said, and then we'll give you a $500 coupon for any future projects with TC Backer Construction. Then the gutters, the gutter tune-up or check-up, is $127. We'll clean them, we'll repair them. That consists of, cleaning up to 100 linear feet of gutters, sealing and caulking gutters, miter joints, outlets, end caps, tightening of gutters, downspouts, using existing fasteners and brackets, testing the gutter slope, just making sure they're clean, making sure it drains right. And again, that comes with, the free inspection report of the entire exterior of your home, which is a $500 value plus the $500 coupon towards any future projects with TC Backer Construction, or you can get the combo. You can get both of them for $237.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's definitely worthwhile to have someone come out to your house for $237. Do an 8-point inspection / repairs, on your gutters and your roof and your downspouts for $237. I mean, it's worth it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's
oh
worth
my
it.
goodness.
And we'll give you the report. We'll give you pictures. We'll give you a full report. So even if let's use this as an example. How about if you're getting ready to sell your house, you know what I mean, and you need a roof cert done. Hey, give us a call. We'll come out. We'll do the minor repairs. We'll check out the gutters for $237. We'll get you a full inspection report with photos that you can give to, the buyer at the settlement table or settlement and stuff like that. So for $237, you're getting You know, plus
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, we'll still give them the $500 coupon that's transferable. You know what I mean? Or they can keep it for the new house that they're getting ready to move into if it needs some repairs done to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's really a win-win. When I first mentioned this to John to tell him to put this on the website, what my idea was, he was like, dude, why are you only charging $147 to tighten up shingles, seal all flashings, replace a roof boot, full exterior inspection, like climb in their attic, make sure the ventilation's working properly, make sure there's no loose siding, you know, like $147. Like one truck, one guy cost me twice that much in a day's time. And it's like, because, you know, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Because so many people think that they need a new roof when they really don't. Now, that doesn't mean we might get out there and say, whoa, wait a minute, we're going to have to do a few extra things. It might cost a couple extra bucks. But again, we're not trying to bang anybody out over the head. You know what I mean? We really just want everybody to live comfortably, safe, healthy. I mean, things have been so stressful over the past 12 months. You know what I mean? People are just strung out on this. I think people are over it. You know, I know I keep circling back to this, but I know for me personally, it's been very stressful. You know, the past 12, 14 months has just been, you know, it just seems like everybody is off the hook right now. It just, you know, I don't know, you know, so why not just help everybody out? I mean, basically that covers our materials, our fuel, you know what I mean? So check us out. We'll come out. We'll check your roof out. We'll check your gutters out. We'll give you a full inspection. You know, for $150, basically $147. So
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a really good promotion. I think it's really gonna take over. We're gonna get a lot of checkups done here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to do some shout outs?
Yeah, man. Let's do that.
I gotta scroll up here, man. We got a lot of people commenting in here today.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad.
Kim Smith, Johnny Stauffer, Nate Baker, David Bruno, David KX. My brother Sam's in here.
Yeah. Hey, Sam. Hey, Brad Whitlock. Good to see you, brother. Rock and roll, man. Yep.
Jimmy DeFrida, Stephen Scott, Kenny Goodling, Jim Hankey. What's going on, brother? Will Roth, Dina Smith, Sue Charles, Lynn Eck, Paul Patterson, Michael Schaefer, Ronnie Orwig. We got a lot of employees in here tonight too, man. There's a lot of comments going on in here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
These guys are clowning each other in the comments.
Belmont Beans in the house. Good to see you, Jason. We just Horizon just did some work to his house. I know he was absolutely excited about the work that they did. Hey, Jana, good to see you, honey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support all the time. Victorino, Chuck in the truck, man. Good to see you, buddy.
What else we got here?
Ruby's in there. David KX, Lauren, good to see you.
Kathy Miller, Holly Whitmer, Renee Crutcher, Amy First, Jacob Fitzke, Samantha Glacken, Ken McIntyre, Pot Roast is in here, Brittany Butler. Who else here? I got some repeats here. I don't want to say anyone's name twice.
That's all right.
Tina's in there.
Yes, she is. Tina, Linda Burke, Sue Good, Clark Drenning. There's a lot of new names in here that I've never seen before.
That's
man.
good.
That's
Lewis,
awesome. That's awesome.
good to see you, man. Hey, David, we're going to need the floor touched up, just so you know, man. So at your earliest convenience, man, you and Lewis can sneak in here anytime you want. Just let me know what works for you. Johnny Stauffer, good to see you, brother. Alan Tyson, we did kill the 21 turkey salute. Alan, Zach, Logan, I mean, his whole entire family. David was there. Those guys killed it. They helped us, our whole entire team. We couldn't have did it without the community, our team members, our teammates, our co-workers, everybody that got involved, and some of our friends, Vic, were there helping out. I mean, the chief of police was there. The mayor came out. We got interviewed by YDR. Me and Jana did. Some other YouTuber guy came and interviewed us, and it was great. It was great. We had a great time. I got a little nervous when I saw the chief show up. But dude, he was down. I mean, he was down.
Yeah.
The mayor was down with it. I mean, we did everything that we could do to stay safe. Everybody was masked. We had the turkey pots far enough apart. I mean, it was a great time, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know Pastor Joel is. He already locked us down before we even had our stuff packed up this year, or last year, I guess, at this point in time. You guys are doing this again next year, right? I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
This year coming, we take over the whole street.
Yeah, we're gonna. The mayor said, "Why didn't you close the street?" I said, I'm not gonna say what I said to him, but he kind of got a chuckle out of it. I said, because I thought it was going to be easier to ask for forgiveness than it would be for permission to come down here and do this, and he was like, "Dude, all you had to do was come and ask me. I'd have shut the street down for you."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next year we'll have Vic and live music down there. Or, I'm just kidding. We won't go too far. But who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Who knows what ideas we'll come up with as we're brainstorming about next year's, or actually this year. I'm sorry, this year's 21 Turkey Salute. We definitely got to. I know that we did 30 turkeys, 1,000 pounds of food total. I can't even remember how many pounds of mashed potatoes, cranberries, stuffing, just 30 turkeys. And dude, what else was there? What else did we have? We had mad food there.
All kinds of stuff, and we ran out of a lot of it too.
We did.
We had to go get stuff to make more.
Yeah, we fed over 350 people, man. Good times. And I rode on that high for a minute, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that rolled me right into Christmas and New Year's, man. I mean, that was just, that was awesome, man. I mean, that still gives me goosebumps today.
Yeah, it was really, really cool, man.
Yeah.
To see all the turnout. There was a line waiting for us to start. Mm-hmm. We ran out of food before it was even over.
Yeah.
We ran out of food twice.
Right?
And just to see everyone pull together, like Mark Jones said, I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. We pulled it off, and
Right.
the camaraderie that it brings with everyone, seeing a smile on everyone's face, smile on all the people in the community's face. Definitely, really, really cool, man.
Yeah.
Really
yeah.
cool.
Scott Kelly, good to see you, man. That is a big deal. I thought I saw somebody in here we didn't give a shout out to. There's Glenn. Gio. Big shout out to Gio. He said also he thanks the ladies for their hard work. And Gio, thank you for your hard work, man. You bring a lot to the table, homie. And that's on more than one level. And you know what I'm talking about, man. Mm-hmm. You're one of the backbones down in the Maryland division for sure.
Absolutely, man.
There's no doubt about it. We couldn't pull it off without him.
For sure. For sure, man.
And Alan said that his old lady, his wife, pardon me, is his backbone. And I just want to give. I know I already gave Jana a big shout out, but honestly, guys, you have no idea what that woman goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jana's the boss. Whether if anyone knows it or not, Jana's the boss. Any decision that I come up with isn't my decision. It's actually Jana's decision, especially the bad decisions I make. I just had to throw that in there. But no, seriously, on a serious note,
You're gonna be in trouble now.
listen. I've never made a bad decision. Okay, now I may have made a decision that required another decision, but I've never made a bad decision.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to shout mine out too, Brittany, and definitely a special shout out to you and Kennedy Clafferty. TC Backer family has you guys on the brain. Here to support you guys, what you guys are going through right now, and it's true, man. The women are the backbones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They support everything.
Absolutely.
They keep up my head above water. That's for sure.
Behind every good man, there's a great woman, man. And I learned that lesson long when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just I could give many examples, and I won't get into it right now.
Yeah.
My way, Tina is a saint, bro.
Right.
For her to deal with me, I can't even deal with myself
Right.
sometimes, man.
I get it. Oh, I get it. Oh, I forgot. So, Home and Garden Show, I know we spoke about that already, so I just want to show everybody where we're going to be. So those areas that are circled, the one in the top right-hand corner, that's going to be Horizons. We're right below that, and then the one across from that area there is going to be where race cars and Logan, Fisher, 725 Fisher Racing will be there with the motorcycle. So that'll be pretty exciting. And then I wanted to give there was our lumber package. that we had delivered the other day. That was the beginning of the floor plan, and then Howie's cruising right along here on these things. So that was the picture that I gave Howie. I'm like, look, dude, I need this. So he started building it, and we're also going to build one that looks like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man.
And then we're building this. This is actually going to have evolved stem around the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's gonna be super awesome.
Yep. So that'll be cool. But this is actually what Howie's building right now.
That's it right there?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He actually decided to put a weatherbuster window in it. Yeah. So someone's going to get a free weatherbuster window with their...
Well, not free.
Yeah.
Not free.
No.
Because it's being auctioned.
That's true.
But just think of it like it's free.
Exactly. It is. It's going to a great cause.
Yeah.
Workforce
absolutely.
Now. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Workforce Now is a really awesome program. If any of you guys have watched and have been following us since the last home show, we did a lot of shouting out for them. We really, really believe in the program that they have. It's a program through the York Builders Association, which we're a member of. And basically what they do, they bring kids into this program and teach them the ins and the outs of the trades and how to get into the trades, and basically try to head up breaking the stigma of you got to go to college in order to be successful. Because that absolutely is not true. You can be successful by going to college, but you don't have to do that. You're not unsuccessful if you don't go to college.
No.
There's plenty of opportunity out there in the trades, and numerous different trades for extremely high-paying jobs. And the cool thing about it is, of anymore, it's pretty much a 6-year degree you got to go through. Because a lot of people want a master's degree. And that's $150,000 to $200,000 in debt before you even start making money. So. With trades, you're 9 times out of 10 you're paid to train. So it's on-job training. You're paid the entire time. It's a lifelong skill that you learn, and you usually don't just learn one trade. I mean, if you think about it, how many people only know framing or only know electrical? You know what I mean? There's so many different aspects and avenues that you learn with learning a trade.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay somebody to do work on your house anymore.
Right.
You can learn how to do it yourself.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff that just overlap. A lot of the trades kind of overlap. If you know how to read a tape measure, you can measure anything. You don't just have to measure wood. You can measure pipes. You can measure wire.
Yeah.
There's so much that you can do with having a skill in the trades. So. They do a really good job at breaking that stigma and getting the kids hands on
For sure.
building and they do everything. I mean, they don't just do framing or basic carpentry and stuff. I mean, they're teaching the kids all kinds of stuff. So it's a really cool program that we believe in. So
it is a great program, and we firmly believe in it. I know we're a big supporter of it. We have some scholarship or sponsoring opportunities. A gentleman reached out to me. He owns Home Check, which I'm sure you're familiar with. He actually, he's the guy that goes out and inspects your home before you buy it. So he's got a son that's in college right now that he had asked me the other night if I would be interested in having his son come work for us for the summer, because his son wants to take over his business at some point in time.
that's awesome.
I said, that would be fantastic.
Right.
He knows that what we do is not easy, but he wants his son to go through that, because a lot of what they inspect is the exterior of the home.
Yeah. If you can make it roofing, you can make it in a lot of the trades.
Right.
It's I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's a grind. It's hard work.
Right.
It's not for everyone. It's a dirty job.
Yeah.
It's not. There's not really much that's pretty about roofing. You can make it good. You know what I mean? And some people have that sick character about them that enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of people that work for us that
For sure.
work with us, not for us.
Yeah. Right.
That enjoy it.
Right.
And if you can make it in that field,
Yeah.
you can make it in a lot of things in your life. For
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. This is what I grew up doing. You know what I mean? I really don't know anything else. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I was an electrician for a while. Went right out of high school. I was an electrician for a company called Homes by Keystone. They built modular homes, and but they had showed me. Now, I grew up. My dad is from a long line of carpenters. So I knew the basics. You know, I knew how to swing a hammer. I knew how to cut a board. I knew how to read a tape measure. Those kinds of things like that. But my family has owned a business, you know, a bar for over 30 plus years, but they didn't necessarily want me there at that point in time. So I went to go work somewhere else for a while. And really it was because I didn't have anywhere else to go. Did you notice that was the sugar-coated version of that?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be
You've told me the stories before.
Yeah. So I went to work for them for a minute, and then actually excelled there very well. I was into it. I loved it because they bounced me around, and because I was into it, I caught on quick. I learned quick, and then I moved to York. Okay, I think sometime between 17 and 23 years old, I moved up here. I think I moved up here once when I was 17. Came back when I was 23. And got into roofing and siding, and haven't really looked back since then. So I've been a roofer over half my life. You know, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked being outside. When I worked for Homes by Keystone, it was in a climate controlled environment that I really didn't like, because we were in, basically it looked like an airplane hangar, and the house kind of went down on rails. It got built as it got pushed down. Okay, I liked it, but I didn't like the fact that it was inside. I'd much rather be outside. I've always worshipped the sun, and back then you could actually go to work without a shirt on. I don't know if you've ever got to experience that or not during your generation or not, but it was to the point, seriously, I'd have 3 or 4 shirts already in my truck. I'd leave the house in the morning in the summertime without a shirt on. And you could actually go into convenience stores back then with no shirt on, with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. Things were a little bit different back in those days. I remember walking around Kmart with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. But anyhow, I'm starting to show
your age.
Yeah, show my age there a little bit. But now, granted, you got to realize I was very young too. I grew up a little too quick. But I'm not 60 years old. I'm only 39. But yeah. So anyhow, long story short, I'm a roofer. That's what I know. That's what I do, and I enjoyed it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. I might be a little sick and twisted because I enjoyed it. I did siding for many years. Siding was probably, besides flat roofs, I like doing rubber. Not necessarily on commercial, but on residential. It was the older that I got, my body enjoyed the flat roofs better than the steep pitched roofs. But siding was probably where I got to excel more so into like my carpentry, expertise, because it's really
there's more brain and finesse behind it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I got to show my skill off, a little better, because a lot of people, the roof looks great, but you can't really see what goes into it. But I really got into like the metal work. You know what I mean? I loved bending stuff, wrapping windows, doors, soffit fascia, freeze board, trying to channel the water away from the house, and just the intricate pieces of metal that I could bend. The way that people bend metal now isn't the way that we bent it back then. We called it special bend that went up the rigs. It didn't oil can. We double hemmed everything. We would drill the metal out, then tap a trim nail in it so it wouldn't oil can. I mean, like I took pride in what we did. We mitered and tabbed everything. We didn't box it off, square it off. We mitered everything. And the people who showed me how to do it, one was my brother-in-law, Rick McAllister, and a guy named Patrick Thompson. Pat was actually my best friend. He had passed away. But Pat was a true tradesman. Pat was just a genius when it came to bending metal, and he took me under his wing at a very young age, and he was the best of the best. I mean, there's 100 different ways to hang siding and do metal work, but the way that he showed me how to do it was definitely one of the right ways to do it. And then as time went on, they had certifications that came out, VSI, Vinyl Siding Institute. You can sit down, do a couple-hour courses with them, and then you become VSI certified. Certainteed offers that now, along with their own program that they have. But a lot of places like ABC or Cole Building Products, they'll actually have someone from VSI come in and do training. Right now, I think you got to do it online just because of the whatever stuff going on. He wants to know how old I am. 39.
I was thinking of something clever to put in there because it's going to tag me as TC Backer Construction when I write in there.
Yeah.
So I was going to think of something clever, but I couldn't think fast enough.
Gotcha. So yeah, man, life's been good, man. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy working outside, and I enjoy what we're doing today. You know, and I enjoy the fact that we get to help the community in many ways. You know, like whether it be employment, whether it be charitable events, whether it be whatever, we can really do whatever we want at this point in time. You know what I mean? There's nothing to hold us back. If we say, hey, we're going to go out and we're going to put a roof on for this church, or hey, we're going to do gutters for whoever, or we're going to install windows, like that's a really good feeling to be able to give back what has been so freely given to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it really has. It really has been freely given to me. You know, not that I haven't worked. I had to do the legwork. You know what I mean? But, you know, it just, it all has come together for us. And again, and I probably say this every week, but we can't do this without each other. You know what I mean? Like it would be physically, mentally, spiritually impossible to pull off the miracles that we pull off on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. You know, the lives that we touch, the homeowners' lives that we touch, the community's lives that we touch, our co-workers' lives that we touch. You know what I mean? Is it always, you know, tiptoeing through the tulips? No. I call it trudging the road to happy destiny. Do you know what I mean? It's not tiptoeing through the tulips. Do you know what I mean? We're trudging the road to happy destiny. You know what I mean? Yes. Is there going to be speed bumps? Yes. No big deal. You know what I mean? The more gas you hit, the further you're going to fly past that speed bump. You know what I mean?
It doesn't bump as much either.
No, it doesn't. You know, that's how I look at it. It's not a wall. It's a speed bump. You know, everything that it's a speed bump. Hammer the gas and just hop right over that thing. So that's what we've done. You know, all of us have done that. And you know, Chris, you've been a big part of that, and a couple other people. And you know, and I can't say enough. I mean, Tyler's really stepped up his game. Colin, he's always been in beast mode. You know what I mean? How about Jim Pot Roast?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, Tom and Drew and Lauren and you know, the list goes on and on and on. Denny and Tate and Gio and his whole family that works for us now. And that was one of the manys that he brings to the table, is that he's got half his family here working with us. You know, because he believes in us that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Brandon. Let's not forget about Brandon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Brandon's, you know, a beast.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
my right hand. I couldn't do any of this stuff without him, for sure.
Hell no. You know, and then the community that supports us. You know, and hopefully, you know, we're going to find out shortly. You know, hopefully with the best of the best. You know, hopefully we can. And if we don't, you know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It was the first year we did it. We didn't even know what the hell we were doing.
We didn't even think that we were going to get nominated into the finals.
No.
Honestly.
No, so it's been already an honor and a privilege to be able to participate in something like that. And David Bruno. Let's not forget about David Bruno and Diane. They want to come back on the show one night, which I'm totally down with. Basically, really, they can just pick whatever night that they want to come on. What's Tyler saying here? Did Pop Roast?
I already answered him.
Okay. No.
I think I was going to say, I think I know the answer to that.
Yeah. He turned it in and I put it in the shredder.
Yeah.
So if you
there
can piece it back together, you can have it.
Fall 13.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but a lot of good things are going on, man. It's good. I couldn't 10 years ago. I have a dream? Of course I did, but you know, I would have never imagined that it would be where it is today.
Right.
You know, and it's because I've been fortunate enough to have the right people around me to get us where we're at today. You know, I mean, I didn't do this. You guys did. You know, really.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, for sure.
What time is it?
It's about time to wrap up here, I think.
Because my thing froze.
Yeah, we're gonna end with our weekly missing person. Tommy Cordell does his Racing to Reunite. We're gonna have as you guys see, the weekly missing person.
Yeah.
See if we can share this out. So once this pops up on the screen, if you guys can just screenshot this and share this picture out there on your Facebook page. Let's try to get this little girl reunited with her family.
Yeah.
Name is Leah Purcell. She's 16 years old. She was last seen on April 7th, 2021. So this is still kind of fresh. She's missing from, what's that say? Henryville, PA.
Yep.
She's a female, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'3", 160 pounds. You know, if anything, you know, by sharing this, you can, you know, maybe help her parents, her family put their head on their pillow tonight a little easier.
Absolutely.
You know, I can't imagine not being able to know where my child is. So
Yeah, for real.
anyone that out there that has children can probably relate to how horrible that would be. So all it takes is a share. You never know whose hands the share is going to go into. You know, who might have seen her at the grocery store, seen her somewhere. You know, just hit that share button, screenshot it, share it to your Facebook page, and hopefully we can get her reunited.
Yeah. If you do see her, or think you see her, dial 911 or call 1-800-THE-LOST. It's you know, what Tommy does, and I'm going to try to say it, Racing to Reunite. He does it every week when he's racing. He has other race car drivers involved in it. It seems like it's starting to get some traction for him. He's doing a great job. I know he's putting a lot of time and energy into this. So I'm very proud of Tommy. I've known him for a long time, and he's doing great things over there in Waynesboro, Rouserville. So thank you, Tommy, for giving us this every week. It's a pleasure and an honor to be able to help you, support you through your little journey here, man, that you're working so hard on. So, you know, thank you guys for watching, tuning in every week, man. We appreciate the love. We feel the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the views. You know, and just thank you for the support, really. You know, we couldn't do this without you guys, our family, our friends, the community. You know, thank you. You know, really, just thank you guys.
Yeah. And we'll see everyone next week.
That's right.
7 o'clock next Wednesday, episode 70, Behind the Tool Belt. We're not going to tell you what we got going on. We got something cool going on next week, too.
Yeah.
So make sure everyone tunes in. Have a good rest of your week, everyone. Finish strong. We'll see everyone next Wednesday.